What up, peoples? Let me make. Yep, I'm on. Hope everyone had a good night. Bear with me, trying to get everything set up. I just made it home from a long, dreaded trip from Douglasville. Um, dang it. Let me hope everyone is having a good night. Like we said, we got Tavon on tonight. He's gonna recap. I know it's a little late, so I already know. Big shout out to the rewatch gang. Do me a favor, share the stream. Um, we got some things coming up. I know the UBA playoffs. I am in talks with doing a show, a playoff recap show, probably tomorrow. Um, in talks with doing a show. Oops, trying to make sure I can see the comments. Okay, there we go. All right, bear with me. Y'all know we family, so I'm hungry. So I'm about to eat. Y'all already know how I get down. Y'all know we family, so I'm hungry. Oops, about to eat this damn. I hope Tavon didn't fall asleep on me. Did he get it? Hold on. I hate when I do that. I have a terrible habit of oh crap. Okay. I got a terrible habit of writing out text messages and forgetting to hit send. I don't know where I be getting that from, why I be doing that. But I think I was talking to Janaya this weekend and she had text me. And I had text back and then the next day I was like, dang, Janaya ain't text me back. And when I looked at the message, I didn't hit send. So got a bad habit. So I just sent him the link. Oh, hold on. He ain't gonna be able to get the link that way. Man, send it to him this way. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good night. I'm just setting up and eating. But I can do that with y'all family. What up, man? Yeah, we got what up, Garland? Good bowling tonight. Dwanye, Kenny too. EK. One thing about Miss Nisa, boy, she gonna make her average. She gonna make her average. That's for sure. She gonna grind to make her average. Everything is slow right now, which it shouldn't be. But let me change to this. Okay. Still can't see the comments up here, which is crazy. Alex stupid. But I'm hungry. But let me address this real quick. Um and I think I've warned y'all before. Um this is something kind of that me and Joan had a God dang it. This is something that me and Joan kind of had a falling out about. Um it's borderline weird that y'all keep doing this, but and I'm trying to be as calm as I can about this, but like on a real yeah, because they need to look into my eyes. Like I need y'all to understand like what I'm about to say. I keep saying this, and I don't know why it's getting not getting through. And like I said, I'm being calm because I'll be lying to you to tell you that my feelings wasn't hurt about this situation. But stay out of outsider business. Like if you're not even nowhere near part of the outsiders or have any type of ties as the being with us before, stay out of our business because you like like y'all are really starting to take this UBA shit a little too far. Like you're taking it past trash talk now, and you're making it personal. How we distribute our money and how we handle our affairs is none of your fucking business. So there shouldn't even be no conversation in the bowling alley about our business because the people who are on the team and who actually participate and are available for shit know how we do things. To date, right now, the Outsiders have made more money than any team in this division. We've always distributed the money throughout the team and those who bowled. We've never had an issue. So for you nosy motherfuckers to keep trying to, since you can't beat us financially, especially. Yes, we didn't do good in the tour stops, but we found a way to win team rankings roll off. We won, and EK put the money out. Far as I'm concerned, financially, we finished third this season because third place in Battle Bowl only gets 9 something. We got 12,000 for first place. You chose the team that you wanted to be on. So why are you concerned about how we distribute money? And I don't understand. I will never understand how a telephone game gets passed around with a face-to-face conversation. How the fuck do you misconstrue and have a conversation that goes from the money is getting distributed to the team to Martrell is being shisty with passing out the money? Like, First of all, look who's on our team. We have Greg Black. We have Dwanye. We have Nick Reed. We have Demetrius Wilcox. Those names, we have EK. Those names alone has a big presence in this community and on social media. So if there was anything going on, trust me, you would hear about it from the people actually participating. It's retarded as shit to keep having to correct and talk about and hearing things with my name keep being attached to negative shit. And y'all don't even realize the ramifications of what the false information that you're spreading. Because then you got people calling the bowl. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand. People are going to poach bowlers. It happens. It's part of the game. But you don't got to destroy my character to get people to join your team for me. It's not that deep. Because everybody who was on the team and left the team, for maybe the exception of one or two people, I still have a great relationship with because it is deeper than bowling. It is not that fucking deep. I'm not about to sit here and cook nobody and eat them just for leaving a team. I'm not about to be shady to a person just because they left the Outsiders. It's not that fucking deep. It is bowling. And most of y'all are on the verge because the king of breaking up fights, Jaime, can't be everywhere. You're on the verge of getting your ass whooped over bowling. And it's not that deep. You know how much shit I hear in a bowling alley? And you know how much that stuff that is being told to me stops at me because it's nobody else's fucking business? Hell, it ain't even my business to even want to know the situation. With growing the team and being a team owner, you hear about a lot of bullshit. Who's sleeping with who? Who messed with who? Who like y'all are nasty, first of all, with the shit that I do know. Second of all, it is bowling. Get the fuck. Most of y'all, well, you first of all, y'all don't read like you got a high school diploma. So I'm only gonna assume that you was part of the George Bush No Child Left Behind, and you got a diploma just by showing up. But stop it, because I'm gonna be real. Let me tell you what broke my heart, and how my feelings was hurt. Because the information got back to Sam. Sam is somebody that I admire in this bowler community for everything he's done. He is one of the not forget bowling. He is one of the smartest dudes I've ever met. And for to get an invite to start something that he has started with the Critical Role Pro Shop, and for him to bless me with the knowledge and to train me and to keep training me and being hard on me when I mess up, praising me when I make when I'm doing right. I I admire Sam a lot. So to hear that information of me being shady to my team gets to him, and he trusts me enough to sometimes leave me alone at the pro shop, help him out when he needs help, and then to hear stuff like that, like, and I understand why he was checking about it because he needs to know who he has around his business, and a lot of y'all don't think about stuff like that while you passing this information. And here's another thing: the person and the people that was passing this information, I thought I had a good rapport with, where you could at least contacted me to make sure this information was correct before you start spreading it around. Like that is fucking stupid. Because now you look stupid. And now you're in my inbox apologizing when you shouldn't have to. Because your mouth stay out the fuck out of our business. There's nothing to do with you. You're the wholly, completely different team. Y'all be so fucking worried about money. It is crazy. The fascination with money with this community. It is sickening. Like, God damn. It's like y'all have nothing else better to do but to pass miserable information. And here's the crazy part. The crazy part is the amount of shit that goes on in this bowling alley that need to be spreaded and that y'all don't talk about enough about the number of predators we got in this fucking community. Ryan Lane, who done expatted himself off to some who God knows where with the allegations he's facing. Then you had one dude for a while that was in this community for the longest until fucking CNN popped up or the local news popped up and we found out he was a fucking pedophile getting underage girls pregnant. Now he's doing 30 years in jail. Y'all don't talk about that. Y'all don't talk about that, but y'all are willing to spread false information instead of at least finding shit out. Because we know those are true because it was in a fucking newspaper. But y'all don't spread shit like that when people got kids around the bowling alley and shit like that. No, that's the stuff y'all keep safe. That's the stuff y'all don't want to talk about, which makes y'all fucking weirdos. But you want to blame somebody for fucking stealing money. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Like, we got real predators in this fucking community, but y'all protect them. But then you want to spread a narrative that I'm being shady to my team and you think they not going to say something with the people that I have on my team? Y'all are weird. Like, stop. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Y'all so quick to spread a narrative, just like and I get it. The hate is that real, but when you start questioning my intent, like you could say I suck at bowling because I do. You could say my team sucks. They don't. You could say Martrell is a loudmouth. He talks a lot. He thinks he know. You could say all that, but when you start coming at my integrity and my character, and I think we have a good rapport, y'all dangerous. Y'all dangerous. Like, that makes no sense. Stay out of, I keep telling y'all, stay out of, I don't worry about nobody financial. I don't worry about how nobody, the only thing I worry about is how to make my team better. People call me, they give me, they ask for my advice. I give it to them. I show them what I do, show them how to recruit, what I look for, what works, what don't work, who might be a good fit on their team. There's plenty of people out here. This don't get talked about. There's plenty of people who wanted to leave my team, and I've talked to several owners and been like, "Hey, I think this person would be a good fit for your team." Nobody talks about that. But no, you quick to say, "Well, you said this on the show," but can't prove I did it. But then you're gonna praise the person that did you wrong in the same post you crucified me with. Talk about that. Since y'all want to talk about so much, let me tell you why I'm really mad at Joan. I'm really mad at Joan because the same post that she said that I handicap bowlers in, she praised Amanda for, and Amanda held Justin Battle the whole fucking to the end of the season when she asked for him to be released. She ain't say nothing about that, but you praised her in the same post you try to condemn me for. That don't get talked about. You bow down and kiss her fucking ring. She did the same thing with us with Greg Black. These are actual facts. You have no facts in the shit that y'all be saying about me or the outsiders. We're just trying to deter other people from coming. Like, it makes no sense. Since y'all want to talk so much, talk about that. Talk about that. There's actual facts. Ask Justin Battle. Ask him. Ask Joan how long did it take her to release him. Ask her. But she praised her in the same post that she tried to condemn me for. Y'all don't want to talk about that though. That don't make no sense. Y'all don't want to talk about how y'all condemn the people that's actually trying to build this community. Yeah, I get it. You fuck with who you fuck with. I get it. If you don't fuck with me, it's cool. It's cool. Ain't that right, Henny? It's it's weird. The shit that y'all need to be talking about is why you lose a majority of your bowlers. Like we don't get me wrong, we're always losing bowlers to the new team. That's what happened when you have 3 new teams comes. Everybody's gonna lose bowlers. Alfredo, good as a motherfucker, Dwayne. I'm hungry as hell. Don't worry, I'm not me when I'm hungry. But yeah, like, y'all going around calling me shiesty. You got some fucking nerves. Y'all got some fucking nerves. Like I just don't get it. Be more worried about other people's shit than your own fucking bowling. Worry about y'all bowling. Well, actually, what would need to be talked about is why y'all so scared to pot bowl again, or why y'all so scared if somebody says they better than you, if you lose to somebody. Like, I remember when I was like, y'all just weirdos, and that's why we don't have pot bowling like that no more. Like when I first started here, pot bowling was a staple. Like it was fun. Like it was enjoyable. Like I used to love the pot bowl out here. Now it didn't change. Like everybody's scared to lose and scared because somebody might say they better than you or some shit. Like it's weird. Like we need to get back to pot bowling or calling to somebody something else so they don't think we gambling or some shit. Like it's just weird. Why? Just because you beat somebody, that don't make you better or they don't make them think. One of my first tournament wins, I beat a very, very good person. You've never heard me talk about it. And there's no way, shape, or form when I beat him did I ever think I was better than him. There's something else y'all just so scared to lose. Get your fucking get in your bag and get out your emotions. Like, god dang. Y'all be worrying about the wrong thing. And like I keep saying, we we fighting each other instead of fighting the system. People mad for sandbagging, people mad for this, mad for that. Like, let's get back in our bags. Let's get back to like Dwayne just say, the iron sharpen iron. Like, you know how many pot bowl, like when man, let me like I done told y'all before. We used to have Justin Gibbons, Panda, Tyrone Stevens. I done pot bowl with Donnie. I done pot bowl with great David Gravely. Like Todd before he passed away. Like we used to actually pot bowl. Carl Sanchez, Chris Logan, the twins. Like, yo, we just don't pot bowl no more. After every tournament, we used to pot bowl. Lewis Rogers, Spider Monkey before he passed. We used to pot bowl in singles, and then we used to do side pots. I mean side bets with each other, side bets with doubles. Hey, me and such will beat you and win. All right, bet it. Now y'all just scary. Scary and broke motherfuckers, boy. And the crazy part is, we ain't even pot bowl for the money. We just pot bowl just to get better. That was when Robert Cook used to give me a bunch of information when I first started. Ty Tillery, same thing, used to give me a bunch of information. Like that's when you really get to talk to these people. Tyrone, like Jimmy used to come out, Jaime used to come out, Corey Richardson used to come out, and we used to battle it out. No crying, just bowling. I be hearing stories about how we used to stay in the bowling alley forever, just pop. Where is that at? Why can't we get back to that? What happened to pot bowling? Used to always they used to do a no tap at Austell. We used to do a no tap at Austell, 4 games after the no tap. Then we used to pot ball. They said Randy just said pot bowling tomorrow night at Southern Lanes. What time, Randy? I think they do a tournament on Wednesdays. Now I can see that. Sue Hill said pot bowling died because bowling centers don't want to stay open till 4 a.m., let alone keep the staff there that long. Randy said pot bowling at 7. Pot bowling at 7 tomorrow. I think, what time is my game? I got a softball game at 6:30 tomorrow. And the next 2 games are 6:30. They're 9:30. I don't know if I'm going there though to play softball. They don't play right, so they get on my nerves. But yeah, all these false narratives and rumors, yo, guys, like let's get back to bowling. Shut the fuck up and bowl. All this crying about oil, not this, not that. Like, I get it, but god damn, it ain't nothing we can do. Get some equipment for fucking get some equipment for dry lanes. Duh. Like, come on, how long are we gonna talk about the same thing? They run a machine. A machine is man made. Anything man made has to be serviced and repaired. It's never gonna work the same. Like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Like, I get it. But let's do something. Iron sharper iron. Maybe if we put our money together and offer to buy the oil for the center, and then we tell them what pattern we want or something like that. I don't know. Like, let's start working on solutions instead of just always problem after problem after problem after problem. Like, come on, y'all. The same thing with this sandbagging shit. Like, I don't know if I see you, Bizzle. I got you, Bizzle. But hold on, my bad. Let me probably see if he fell asleep. But yeah, like y'all, Like all this he said, she said without nobody saying shit is crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like my whole post, I talked to the gentleman. Um, I talked to the gentleman that supposedly started this rumor. They both apologized, saying the conversation didn't go that way. But I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, the conversation should have never even been had. Should have never got past like that. It makes no sense. Then I got a good rapport with both where if it was a misunderstanding, yo, my line is always open. I can't take a break. I can't take a break. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to be in Augusta this weekend, but I chose to be with my kids. Y'all all understand that. And I just wanted to chill with them. I ain't want to be in a bowling alley this weekend. You know, I got a right to change my mind. Like, yo, let's start doing better. Just not only as bowlers, but as people. Like, y'all forget, like there's a whole generation coming right behind you. That youth league, I know some of y'all be so self centered in yourself, but a lot of y'all don't look back and look at that youth league. Come in here on Saturday, volunteer your time. There's a lot of good youth bowlers coming up, and they looking to knock heads off. Like they're different. They're bringing back that old school feel. I like it when I walk into the youth league and they look at me and be like, "Look, you look beatable." Like they just want to bowl. Like that's what we need. Get back in that bag. All right, let me do this because I'm a pivot a little bit because I think he went to sleep. So we probably gonna get him tomorrow. But I'm gonna pivot something um crucial. This is gonna be a hell of a pivot. Oh, he might not even be up, but I'm definitely busy. I got you. But yeah, this is my phone that I broke. So it does ring. I have a hard time answering it at times, but it rings. Um yeah, it rings. I can't see who's calling up, but if I'm in a car, it's easier for me to answer. But yeah, let's get back in our bag. Um I am also looking to do maybe Thursday, Tim. I'm gonna have I think Tim and the Tim Rab who just announced the tournament. What is it? The I want to get the name correct. Um, the bowling champ. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the bowling champ. That's what it's called. I'm excited because those of you who follow me, I've been asking and begging for us to have some type of system like this. I love it. Um, it looks great. I know. I'm gonna be honest. Like I told you, I admire Sam. So if Sam says it's good, this is gonna be a good system for us. for the bowling community. We definitely need something updated because, like I said before, the systems that we are using now, they look like they came out of Oregon Trail. Like that's when they look like they were developed. The first Oregon Trail. So I'm excited um, for this. I'm excited for him and his team that is putting this together. But yeah, let's get back to pot bowling. Let's get back to iron sharpening iron, like Dwanye said. Like let's get back to that essence. Um, I just called them. Yeah, he probably. I did talk to him on the way here. If somebody got a line to Leonard, I can't call him. Somebody call Leonard for me. Tell him to check his inbox on Facebook. Um, let me see. I know somebody else that was there because from what I know somewhat what was going on. But let's talk about it from what I know. I've actually talked to a lot of parties dealing with this situation. Um, I'm gonna let them tell their story, but I'm gonna go into a rant now about sandbaggers, and the rant is going to continue to be: why are we not going after the USBC to change these rules? And or why are we still being governed by rules we don't even agree with? We don't even want these rules. We don't want them to be using last year's average. Like, so why are we still like we have a good thing with the system now, I think, with the champ. So can we come up with something where we can actually see averages updated in real, okay, maybe not in real time, but maybe more like once a quarter the averages get updated? Because bowling off of last year and attacking people like China, who, I think might not necessarily be sandbagging, but like her first year bowling league was what, last year, 2 years ago. So she's still bowling off of that average, and like we can't continue to fault her or bowlers who just started and getting better. Like it's kind of weird that we're still using these rules. Like we can't get these rules changed by now. And congratulations to the ones that did, cash and win at the tournament. I heard there was a lot of distractions. But yeah, like why can't we get these rules changed? Like I don't get it. Yeah, and then all this money that we're paying and all these league secretaries, like we can't get a updated something. Like and League Pals is cool, but then League Pal needs to it's League Pals is going to be a little difficult, especially if you bowl in multiple houses and multiple leagues. If they can somehow attach, but then I can see that being a problem because people ain't going to attach all their leagues if they're trying to sandbag. But I mean, let's face it. I had a conversation with Leonard. I'm trying to get it. I had a conversation with Leonard, and Leonard literally, I told him, like, hey, bottom line is, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, but he is doing what he is doing toward the system that is allowing him to do it. And that is the weird part. I don't know who just texted me, but once again, phone is broke. It can't yeah. So I can hear it. I can somewhat answer it, but mm-mm-mm. But even the 10 pin rule, Dusty, Randy, like some of like that, like it's, I think here's the point where I think a lot of people are missing. We're in 2025. Like nobody hopped in a DeLorean and pushed it to 88 and went back to the 60s where we're doing this shit by paper. Like we have updated technology. Like it's hard for you to tell me there's nothing out there that can update our averages that the league secretaries can input in or cuz they get paid a lot of money. You league secretaries, you get paid a lot of money. There'd be a lot of arguing about how much money y'all make. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all make a lot of money. There's no way you can tell me that there's not a system where we can input these averages in, or the USBC can update it once a quarter. We're not even asking for it to be every month or like it has to be at least once a quarter. Because here's my thing: if you're going to be dumb enough to sandbag with the averages being updated that frequent, then what is going to end up happening is you're going to be wasting a lot of league money, a lot of your own money into leagues, into the prize fund, because then you're going to be finishing last. Stop sanctioning practice leagues. Sorry. That's what most of you do. You get into these practice leagues, you tank because it's a practice league. You're paying $12. Makes no sense. Stop sanctioning practice leagues. Some said that technology got lost with the technology to get back to the moon. Right. Like that's the he said the real yeah, the real ones only bowl 21 games to keep it low. Yeah. It's crazy. Like I still don't understand just as a man how you can just sandbag like or even do something like that. But you can't fault the system. I mean, you can't fault the people who use the system. Just like you got people who are millionaires and live in $1 million homes still getting food stamps and welfare. The fucking system. It's weird. Like we gotta figure out something. Like technology is too advanced. Same thing with that I constantly have to bring cash for the I constantly have to bring cash for league dues. Like now I knew now okay, so this is what I did know talking to Scott about um League Pals. So League Pal was going to be designed where we could pay our league fees in the app and everything. But they launched it. So we all know what happened with the PBA and the USBC. So the PBA was actually trying to. They were so mad that they were actually trying to put out a system and to put out a governing body. That's why you have the Nationals. I think that be in Chicago. They were trying to compete with the USBC after they did whatever they did with the PBA, and I think they were onto something, but I think they just launched it too fast, just trying to hurry up and put something out because it was so close to the start of the season. Because we know League Pals is slow as shit. Um, but I mean, they were on their way to. I hope they finished the job. But hey, we gotta find something better. I think because it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But I do apologize. I think my guest fell asleep. I tried to get home as fast as I could. I left my damn phone at the bowling alley, so I had to go back. But I do think, hey, but those of you who do want to come up here, understand this. This is a late night TV, late night show. It's a late night show. If you can't hang, hey, not down. Don't get me wrong. I do make some exceptions. Do make some exceptions. We were supposed to have a show before, but these are tough. These are tough even now, emotionally. Going through a lot. Yeah, that was mine. I left it. I had to go back and get it. After telling myself not to leave it, and I still left it. But that's what happened when you bowl like crap and you just ready to get the hell out of there. Drive 2 hours through traffic to bowl like crap. But I did have to get that off. Hey, I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Jacob. Oh, this is something different. Okay. Wait, that's not a bad idea, Jacob. Next Sunday, all right, I got you, son. Where's your match gonna be at? Sump versus James Dixon for the belt. I think he had the belt at one time. But yeah, like I said, so let's be mindful too. Like I said earlier, man. Let's be mindful of the stuff that we start spreading in the bowling alley, because everything ain't that deep. Like a lot of stuff, not gonna lie, a lot of stuff in this bowling thing just be weird misunderstandings, and I don't know how we get from like we can't even sell it like at Paradise. Okay, like what we're only what a week from the roll off, and you cut my celebration short by having to deal with this mess. Like yeah, it's weird, but we're gonna try again tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna try again tomorrow. No apology, no. I understand. We were supposed to have Leonard on tomorrow, but and Tavon from the Veteran Ten Pin on tonight to talk about what happened. So just to give a recap, just in case you've been under a rock this weekend, Leonard bowled the veteran tournament at Augusta in Augusta. He bowled twice. Before he bowled, and this is what he stated in his post that he wrote. I guess they re-rated him before he started. Somebody came in. Um, and it is smart to check to see what averages you're bowling before you bowl a tournament. You know, nah, we can't have them both because I'll tell you why later. We can't have them both on at the same time. Nobody would get a word in. But Leonard got re-rated, accepted the re-rated. He bowled, and it ended up, um, he ended up being first after the second time he bowled. I think his score was an 805 with his cap, and they ended up disqualifying him. I don't know the reason why. I just know they put out a press release, what I called it. But I think he said they deleted it or something. But they actually disqualified him. So he said he was going to try to protest it. So but from what I'm hearing, people, it was, good turnout. Um, People that got paid out. So I'm looking to hear how good the tournament ran. I see he already put out a $5,000 no tap tournament. That is going to be interesting. And I think Leonard put out a doubles tournament somewhere. I got a X, but yeah. So I don't even know who won the tournament because of all the drama that was going on. But once again, like I stated, in on Mr. Crawley's post, once again we're fighting each other about rules that shouldn't be rules because people use it. Like how many how many tournaments do we have to talk about this before we make a difference? Like it's to the point now where you should, like, tournament directors now should just say, come with your updated league sheet. Bring your last league sheet in, and that's the average you're gonna bowl in. Bring all your league sheets, all of them, and we'll do an average of all of them, and that'll be what you bowl off. And if you fail to mention a league that you bowl on, then you get disqualified. I don't know if that's the right answer. I'm just throwing ideas out there that we can possibly do other than arguing about the same fucking shit over and over. Like sandbagger, like handicap and scratch bowlers is the new Democrat Republicans. Shut the fuck up and figure out how to work together. Like, God damn. Like we're arguing about the same shit over and over. He's sandbag, she's sandbag. Now, yes, Leonard should not have tried to walk in there fucking with a 189. Like, yes, we all know he's not a 189. But we got the fucking rules that we keep going by to have these conversations instead of how well the tournament went, or was this a good tournament, or such and such won. I don't even know who won because all we talking about is sandbaggers every fucking tournament. Yes, if you're a sandbagger, you're a fucking loser. Period. Like, I don't care for sandbaggers. I don't care what happened. I don't care if you chose the bowl. I don't care. You know what you're doing. Period. But there's a system that allows it to continue. It allowed even the system itself. I had an issue. I literally talked to the president out here of the USBC Greater Atlanta, and he literally told me he didn't want to re-rate somebody because he didn't want to hold up checks. That is fucking stupid. You are part of the organization that made these rules, so follow the fucking rules, you fucking idiot. Excuse me, but don't excuse me. Like we keep, like I'm so sick of the sandbagging conversation. Like, and it's gonna continue until we, the people of the United States of bowling, decide to make something different. Yes, that really happened to. I was on the phone with him talking about a lady that came to my tournament with a 94 average. And he told me they re-rated her for brackets and not for the tournament because they didn't want to hold up checks. And because he didn't want to do his job, he affected my tournament. And he's the president of the USBC. The most retardedest shit I've ever heard. We need to do away with it. We pay them way too much money. But I'm gonna also tell you what the problem is. We got to take a lot of the blame too, because when the USBC have these meetings, we don't show up. When the league have and the same thing with leagues. When league have meetings, you don't show up, and then you want to complain about the rules. No, if you're not going to these meetings, or you're not attempting to go to these meetings, or you're not talking to the powers that be, then you shouldn't be complaining about it. Like we have to do something because we continue to pay our money. I went to a tournament last week in Rock Hill, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if this information. You out there, buddy? What you slipping on? Huh? Probably wondering who I'm talking to, huh? I'm gonna show y'all in a second. But but yeah, we have to. I mean, I'm sorry. So I went to Rock Hill to bowl a tournament last weekend. I think not this last week, weekend before last. And I didn't see the standings, so I don't know if this is true. But they said the person that won with his sticks, I think he was coming in at a 160 something, I believe. But I think from what I was being told was he he averaged 280 for the tournament with his sticks. That's crazy. Oh, Robert Atkins won. Okay. Shout out to Robert Atkins. That's my guy. Good guy, hell of a bowler. Alabama Hall of Famer Robert Atkins. See, I didn't even know. I knew he had. I remember him saying he had bowled well, but I didn't know who actually won. So shout out to Robert. Did China win the women's side? Yeah, they said he averaged 280 with his sticks. Yeah, Robert Atkins is a righty. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out like, yeah, how do you beat that? Like, I don't even think Jake Washington could have beat that. I'm joking, Jake. Please don't. Like, yeah, it was just a joke. I don't. You could if you average. Ain't that right? So for y'all. Oh oh, trying to show. Ain't that right, Henny? Henny, Henny. Let me come here, Henny. I'm trying to come here, Henny. Trying to show y'all who I'm talking to. Say hello to the people. He want to go to bed. You camera shy? Ah, he got a potty. But but yeah, we please like I once again big shout out to Tim um for seeing a need with these systems, coming out with a team where we can have it. Don said you can't regulate a professional sandbagger. They will set a low average than their ability, no matter how you structure it. 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 30 days. They will do whatever it takes to have the sticks for the tournament. So two things how I think we can regulate it. And like I said, Don, I don't I'm just throwing ideas out. Not saying this is right. Two things we can do. Stop giving tournament directors who give all these handicaps out our money. No money, no tournament. If you're going to give out all these sticks, we're not going to show up. It's not fair. Have some type of cap. That's number one. Number two, update the systems quarterly so we can update the average. Number three, stop sanctioning practice leagues because that's where they're able to do this. Those are my those are my tiny suggestions. But we're gonna figure some things out. Hopefully, this gets to continue. I'm gonna clip this part of how can we fix sandbaggers. My key is get USB-C to update the average once every 3 months, quarterly, 4 months. That way, it's not previous years. Number two, stop giving tournament directors all our money who gives out all these sticks. Um, like there's one tournament out here. I'm not gonna put them in blast, but I call it the Sandbaggers Invitational. And number three is um yeah, stop sanctioning practice leagues. Those are my ways. So, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hopefully we get to Vaughn tomorrow. And then we start asking these questions and figuring out what happened. Y'all have a good night.